And we back! Today's goal is to build a 14-man roster, but every single lottery pick has to be represented today. So we need to form a first overall pick all the way down to the 14th pick. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let's get right into it. Boom, start off here as always with a randomly selecting of our team. We're gonna stop at 3 and 2 and 1. Let's do it again. 3 and 2 and 1. We're running with the Toronto Raptors, and the Raptors are gonna have pick number. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know what team I originally landed on because my eyes were closed, but it would have been better than having a 30th overall pick, man. All right, so it's an interesting challenge because we do have the restraints of the salary cap and everything. So I just got to figure out where do we have the most value. I also got to remember who was drafted where, what pick. I always know like, oh, he was around the 6th pick. But that could be the 5th pick. That could be the 8th pick. I don't know. I'll be guessing a lot of times. So the Toronto Raptors, our best player, if you have the 30th overall pick, you get back-to-back joints. It's going to be Austin Reeves and Denny Avdia. Austin Reeves is not qualified for today's challenge, so he has to be traded because he was undrafted. Denny was what, pick 10? Pick 9? See, I'm always close. Aaron Gordon was pick 5. He's pick 4. I'm always close. Tumani Kamaro's second rounder. Drew Holiday. Oh, he is a lottery pick, but what number? Oh, he's not a lottery pick. 17. Okay. DeJounte Murray's pick 30. 29. Hey, bro, I'm off by 1 on everything. Karis LeVert was 25th. He was 20th. Okay. Jay Huff was undrafted. Jordan Goodwin undrafted. Yeah. Zach Collins was like pick 11. Pick 10. You would think I'm doing this on purpose. I swear I'm not one off on purpose. Mayu Watch was number 9. Okay. Ben Shepherd was a second round pick. Yabu was... I didn't remember Yabu going 16th. I was about to say early second. Caleb Love was undrafted. Okay, that's the team. So not many people on this team currently fit the idea of the challenge other than like Denny, who's not a bad person to have in this challenge considering his contract. I'm going to tell you right now, Denny is almost safe. He's like 95% sure going to be on my team next season. And before you say anything, yes, my shirt is wrinkled. Okay? Do I need to put the heat to the shirt? Yeah, I don't care. I mean, like 2% of y'all was about to comment or already commented. I know. Aaron Gordon is not safe, but he's so close to being safe because that's another bargain of a deal as a $22 million player. We need to find out who's the head of the snake. And I think that's what we use Austin Reeves for. That contract is not big enough, though. So we need to pair him with Drew Holiday. Give me a sec. Pair him with Drew Holiday. Let's see what this trade finder says. Amen Thompson and Cedric Howard. James Harden. I need like a star, though. I need like a star. Why does Steph Curry always pop in the trade finder, bro? I'm not gonna complain because his name is Steph Curry. Oh, Tyrese Maxey doesn't fit though. His name is Steph Curry. If you have a chance to trade for Steph, it don't matter 1 year challenge. He's a 7th overall pick. Robert Williams doesn't count, but we will go get Steph Curry. We do got Denny and we do got Aaron Gordon. Whoa. Okay, I have to make a little checklist for myself so I know what draft picks we do and don't have. So let me go into my notes. I'm gonna type 1, 2, 3. If you can see my phone, you will see my hands ain't working. Hold on. He's got Steph Curry for Austin Reeves and stuff. I don't even know what else is in the trade. I don't even think I gave up a pick. So, okay, so Steph Curry's a 7th overall pick. We would delete 7 off of our list. Boom. Again, like I said, I think that Denny is safe at pick 9. Cool. And the Aaron Gordon, I won't eliminate pick 4 just yet. I'm pretty sure he's safe, but I don't want to say for sure. Okay, so that deal is done. I need the 1st overall pick guy. Who is that going to be? There's a world where I get pretty cheap with it, right? Where I go 1st overall pick DeAndre Ayton, right? Because Paolo, Kay Cunningham, Victor Wembanyama, these guys are almost impossible to trade for in some cases. DeAndre Ayton is a safer pick, and he don't even have to start for us necessarily, but he's an $8 million guy. I'm going to add him to the list just to make sure. Second pick, you have like Chet Holmgren, who would fit this challenge a lot. Jalen Green, Brandon Ingram. The 2nd overall pick is a lot of the newer guys. If I can go get Chet, I'm going to try to get Chet. I can move him over to the 5. He's an 88 overall. He plays for the Pistons right now. Let's go try to call for them. I'm call them for him. It's a tongue twister. So he is the best player on the team overall wise. In this one, we give up Tumani Kamara. Common Mayu Watch can be the yes, that's what I'm talking about. So we got to make up a little bit more money I can give them Jay Huff, but then they got to give us back some players. So Charles Bassey, Charles Bassey making $5 million. Is that a real contract for him? You could give us Caleb Houston. That still puts us on. Okay. It's there as far as I think the overall skeleton of that trade is there, but we got to go sign some people real quick. So let's go back to talk to them because we got all of our picks, man. I think it's a world we could pull off this Chet Holmgren trade, and then we have some really good contracts in Denny and Chet, and then we can use another max spot alongside Steph Curry to go get somebody else. So Tumani Kamara, and then would have to be Maluach, right? Boom. We still got to make up about a couple million. So I'll throw them Robert Williams, and they'd have to give me back a player, and it could be somebody making Clint Capella money. They're going to say no because they think they're a championship contender. Look at our pick, bro. You want our pick. Our pick is good. How do you think this team was a champion? Y'all so young. I'm not giving up 3 first-round picks for Chet Holmgren. Because this pick is so valuable, by the way, I'm switching gears. We're going to get a star with that. We're going to get like a real-life, hopefully, superstar to pair alongside him in Steph Curry. I can maybe try to go get like first overall pick Anthony Edwards. I just don't know if we got the assets for it, but Anthony Edwards is a guy. Who else? Wemby, we ain't got that. Jason Tatum, he's picked 3. We don't have 3, so I'm gonna put Tatum on the list. But that opens up the room to maybe have to trade Aaron Gordon because we can't have Tatum, Aaron Gordon, and Denny. Only 2 of those guys can coexist. Anthony Davis is a former first overall pick. I'm not mad at that, even if the contract is huge. Okay, we got something. I think I go after Anthony Edwards first, and then. Dang, they all got 4-star value. And then if Anthony Edwards don't work, then I go out to Anthony Davis. So we going to end up with an Ant today. One of these Anthonys is going to end up on the team. So we get some contracts there. This is where we also throw in Maluach. We give up our pick. We give up 2 picks. I'm willing to give up, nope, not Steph Curry. I'm willing to give up Tumani Kamara too, who's somewhat valuable to y'all. You can give me back Jay Will. Oh, that contract's too big. It's got to be somebody making less than Jay Will. So you can give us back Bogdanovich. Come on, we gotta be close. Another pick. Dang. Okay, so instead of that, we give you another pick. Come on, it's the best we got. That's tough. That's really, really tough to not be able to do that. Okay. All right, so that deal is dead. I wonder now, what about Trey Finder then? DeJounte Murray, Maluach, and who else was it? Tumani Kamara in this pick. That's Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Duren. Why does a trade finder sell me so much? Kyrie Irving's a former first overall pick, but that's not going to get the job done. Zion's a former first overall pick. He's popping up in the trade finder. Joel Embiid is a former 3rd overall pick. I think we could make that deal. We can make that deal, Steph Curry and Joel Embiid. Steph Curry, Joel Embiid is my big 2. I can make that trade, and I will make that trade. Joel Embiid, welcome to the team. Now, JoJo, before I cross off the number 3, I will put you also in the trade finder because I have to at least just see if one of the guys I really, really want will pop, and so far, nothing. Did I give up a lot? I don't think I gave up a lot. It's Joel Embiid, and he's still pretty good. He ain't the greatest, but he's still pretty good. So maybe I did give up a lot. Maybe I didn't. But regardless, I think after looking at these trade finders, I'm going to keep Joel Embiid and cross off his number. Yeah, I'm going to cross off Joel Embiid's number. That's our second max player. We can't go max again. So boom, 3rd overall pick is gone. Got it. I would love to still walk out with Chet somehow, because I guess I can go get Lonzo. Yeah. See, everybody that we trade for not going to be the star. You know, you have to recognize that. You in order to make a 14-man roster make sense, you got to go cheap sometimes. And one of the ways I'm going cheap is to go get Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is making $10 million. You can trade finder that. You can't. I forgot they don't let you trade finder from this menu no more. Why? I don't know. That's just such a minor feature to take away. It's such a minor feature to take away. I'm not even sure why they would do that, but they did. But we know he plays for the Miami Heat, so we can go talk to the Heat really quick about their $10 million backup point guard. And we say, hey, we'll give you Robert Williams, trade exception, deal. Robert Williams to fit my challenge, 1-for-1 deal. And you know Lonzo small forward is going to be pretty nice. Cool. All right. I think we're cooking up just a little bit. Lonzo is a former 2nd overall pick that is off my list. So we need a 1, we need a 4. I'm gonna lock in Aaron Gordon at 4. I'm locking in Aaron Gordon at 4. Cool. We need a 5. I'll be honest with you, for the sake of time, I will be Googling some of these things just to make it easy. Where's every fifth pick? Ace Bailey, Ron Holland, Asar Thompson, Jay Nagy. I forgot that the Pistons had 3 back-to-back fifth overall picks. Jalen Suggs, his contract's too big. Isaac Okoro, Trey Young, Chris Dunn. Ugh. They feel like you got to go big or go home on this one. This Darius Garland, big old contract. Trey Young, big old contract. De'Aaron Fox, big old contract. Jalen Suggs, big old contract. Or rookies. Or rookie scale deals. I mean, like, I'm in Asar Thompson, who I'm not against trying to get. So this is how we're going to do things. We have to go get assets and flip them, y'all. We have to go get assets and flip them. So we had a 15-man roster. I think we need to walk out with either Ron Holland or Asar Thompson. So we're going to trade Caleb Love and Dean Wade. Hopefully get like a nice first. We gave up a good second. We give up a nice first in that one. Cool. Eric Gordon and Shake Milton. There's another first. Boom. Right? We just go ahead and get some first. And then we call whatever team. We're going to start off with Asar Thompson. We call whatever team Asar Thompson is on. He's like, hey, man, just we got draft capital and Tumani Kamara, right? Yeah, we still haven't traded Tumani Kamara. So draft capital, Tumani Kamara, that actually might be enough, if I'm being honest with you. I don't even know what Asar Thompson's overall will be in this game. It's been so long. So let's see. Thompson, he is sitting at an 82, and he plays for OKC. Honestly speaking, bro, I don't think he might not be that hard to trade for. Now, think about it. OKC Thunder, there he is. They want Denny, they want Aaron Gordon. So yeah, maybe he is difficult to trade for. But if I say, boom, we give them Tumani, who's making only $2 million because his contract has not started just yet. Oh, this is tough. We give them Yabu, and then this is where we throw in a Bucks pick. Oh, deal. All right, so Asar Thompson in the 5th overall pick is wrapped up. Cool. All right, let's go to this 6th overall pick. Right now, we're not even thinking about fit or anything. We're just thinking about getting the players on the challenge. We have Steph Curry and Joel Embiid. So 6th overall pick is not a pretty place to be. Onyeka Okongwu might be the best player we can get because he kind of fits because we don't have any centers, right? It's him, Josh Giddey, Benedict Mathurin, Anthony Black. It's not the greatest group of guys. So if we can go find whatever team Double O is on Okongwu, just okay. Oh, that's not okay. Just go okay here. And he plays for the Suns. Cool. I wonder if there's like it's not going to be a trade because look at our roster. We basically got nothing. We basically got nothing other than draft picks. So this next trade I do is for the money of, even though there's a pick there, it's the money of Najee Marshall, which is going to be one of the foundational pieces to make this Onyeka Okongwu trade happen. Because he's at $15 million. We need just a little bit more cash from somebody. So we're going to trade Ben Shepherd and the old Nick Batum for another contract, which is going to be, come on, there's $4 million. So that might be it. There's another $4 million player, $5 million, and a first round pick. Hold on. Oh no, we already got the 5th overall pick. I was about to say Chris Dunn low key for the challenge, but we already got Asar Thompson, so he doesn't. So I always say Zeke Najee when I'm looking at Najee Marshall. It's just too much for my brain to compute. Najee Marshall, Chris Dunn, and a pick should be good enough to go get Double O from the Suns, I think it was. Double O from the Suns, yeah. So Najee Marshall and Chris Dunn, they have to give us back a player because they got too many. They can give us back Keon Ellis. They say no. This is where we say, hey, we got a Knicks pick for you. Hey, we got a Warriors pick for you. 2 firsts. Deal. Double O. Welcome to backup centerhood, baby. Some place you've been a lot, but you've been hooping. So we still are very far away. We got 8 pick, 10 pick, 11th pick. Oh man, this is not looking good now that I think about it. Joel Embiid's contract low key is hurting us, ain't it? Hold on. How do I go see finances, salary cap breakdown? He's at 59 and 55. That's a lot of money. Okay, 8th overall picks. You got Jarris, you got Rob, you got Dyson, you got Franz, Obi Toppin, Jackson Hayes, Colin Sexton. A lot of these guys are still in the league. KCP still in the league. Oh my God, KCP was so long ago. He's still hooping. Okay, it's not another not so great group of guys, but what am I supposed to do? Get assets, flip them, build the team. Get assets, flip them, build the team. Some of these dudes actually, like who was a guy that might be sitting in free agency? Come on, it's got to be a former lottery pick sitting in free agency right now. We already got a 6. Boy, I was about to say, I could go get John Isaac right now for the nothing. Not a lot of former lottery picks sitting in free agency. Not even like the super old dudes. I'm seeing a lot of undrafted here. Cam Reddish Hey, I'm signing Cam Reddish because we need a 10. And Doug McDermott's here at 11. Hold on now. Wait. We got to figure out which one is the least valuable. You know what I mean? Cam Reddish or Doug McDermott is ending up on the team. We're going to have to get players on the team that's just bad. The 10th overall pick has Malu Watcher. We already traded away. Cody Williams, Cason Wallace. I want Cason Wallace. So maybe we hold off on the 10th pick and Cam Reddish, and instead we go 11th pick Doug McDermott. What did I just do? 11th pick Doug McDermott, who was a Bull for like 30 seconds. He was a Bull for longer than 30 seconds. He was a Nugget for 30 seconds before the Bulls traded for him. The 11th pick has Shea. And why we can't get Shea, it does have Shea. 11th pick low-key kind of stacked. Modest, Cedric Howard, Shea, Cam Johnson, Devin Vassell, Domantas Sabonis, Miles Turner, Malik Monk. Those are real NBA players, but we can't get any of them. Klay Thompson's down there. I'm going to end up with our boy Dougie McBuckets. I'm going to sign him later, but Doug McBuckets is going to be on the team. And you, like I said, this is a 14-man roster, so he has to play. He's going to have to play for us, so that's something to keep in the back of mind. There's another first-round pick in Charles Bassey, and then we will say, hey, Dougie. They say you're a good locker room guy. That's what I heard about you. That's why we bring you to the team. It's not to fit the challenge because we believe in you as a locker room dude. So I'm going to eliminate pick number 11. Cool. We still don't have a former first overall pick yet. Ooh, I didn't think that far. The first pick is a tough one, man. Joel Embiid, bro. I might have to trade Joel Embiid because it's for like a smaller deal. Maybe not that much of a downgrade in the deal. But like something that we can say, that's a lot of money for one player in a challenge that we need 14 players. I could trade him for LaMelo. LaMelo is actually third overall pick too. But he would have to play along Steph Curry. I would have to start him at the 2. And I would be trading Lonzo in this one, which I don't want to do. Evan Mobley's third. Evan Mobley's third too. And he's significantly cheaper. $10 million cheaper is a lot. I'm going to see if we can do that. I don't love it, but it might be what we have to do. If they're just not going to budge, though. They're not going to budge. They want Kevin Love. They'll give me Cam. Sure. Sorry, Joel Embiid. Again, he's one of those players I feel like I rarely have in a video, but the reason is that contract, man. Evan Mobley just saved us $10 million to go get somebody else, so we appreciate that. And we just got Cam Thomas as a trade piece, so I see that as a win. It ain't the prettiest thing. Sorry, JoJo, but I do see it as a win. If we go to look at the 12th picks, you got J-Dub, you got Derek Lively, Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Bridges is in there. It's a lot of good guys. A name I ain't heard of in a long time. Hilton Armstrong is in here. Shout out Hilton Armstrong. Cam has a $4 million contract. I think the best way we could use that is to go get Derek Lively. He's also rookie scale, right? And he's not going to be super high, I think. Or do we use it to get we need DeAndre Ayton instead. It has to be DeAndre Ayton. We got to go talk to the Warriors about dominating. We still don't have a first overall pick. It has to be him. It's the only thing that makes sense right now. We need to give up Charles Bassey too, I would guess. Yeah, Charles Bassey's contract. Hopefully they got a small contract and get back like a Tyrese Proctor. They want Jay Huff. You got yourself a deal. We do got our new second string. We got a lot of centers. Honestly, Onyeka Okongwu can go play some backup 4 for us now because he's just talented enough to do that. Okay, so the first overall pick is off the board. We still got 5 different players to account for. How is that possible? We got no shooting guard. We just out here trading for players and not thinking about who we traded for and what their fit is and what we need on the team. We just wanted to complete the challenge with the numbers. We got a lot of bigs, a lot of small forwards, no shooting guards. I'm going to go to the 14th pick. Let's work backwards now. We went from 1 down. Let's go backwards to the 14th picks in history. Moses Moody. That's a shooting guard, ain't it? Jordan Hawkins. That's a shooting guard, ain't it? Bam Adebayo. That's not a shooting guard. We'll figure it out. We always do, man. That's one thing you could say about the KOT 4Q challenge. The motto is no longer get assets and flip them. The motto is we'll figure it out. Because most of the time we do. Trey Lyles is a former 12th overall pick. Welcome to the team. Trigger Trey Lyles. Yeah. He's not good, but he's a player that we needed. He is not good, but he is a player that we needed. All right, wins are wins. And I take win. We need 8, 10, 13, 14. 8, 10, 13, 14. 8, 10, 13, 14. I'm trying to think. Jordan Hawkins might have to play for us. What's Jordan Hawkins' contract? He's still on the rookie scale. I know that much. Jordan Hawkins may have to play for us. Yeah. I'm also thinking that Steph Curry contract is just bad. Not not for his production, but for this type of challenge, I definitely should not have a contract like that on the books. But it's too late now. I'm not about to trade Steph Curry. I already eliminated the number. What am I supposed to do now? Deal. Got the deal done. So Jordan Hawkins, is that the first shooting guard we actually traded for, and he's not good? 14th overall pick done. We got 13, 10, and 8. Those are our last ones. 13. Sheesh. Jalen Duren is still rookie scale, but we don't need another big fella. Tyler Hero, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Zach LaVine, of course. Tyler Hansbrough, Chris Duarte. He might just be in the game. Chris Duarte might just be in the... I traded away Doug McDermott. Just realized I traded away Doug McDermott. Doug, where are you? Where did I send you to? Dougie McBuckets. Sent them to Timberwolves. I ain't mean to do that, bro. I ain't mean to do that. He probably feels so betrayed. We promised him that he was going to be a big part of our locker room, and we shipped him away the first chance we got. But they tripping. They trying to take away Trey Lyles. No, you can have Tyrese Proctor. Just, no. You're not about to do this about contracts, are we? We're not about to do this about a $2 million contract, are we? We'll give you back Jordan Goodwin. That's just a good trade for y'all. He's a good player. And we got back a bad player. All right, so we might have to go get Chris Duarte out of free agency. I know he's back here. I know he's got to be. Nobody drafted Chris Duarte. Actually, I don't even know if Chris Duarte's still in the game. He is. Let's go. Remember Chris Duarte starts his NBA career where he's like the greatest rookie of all time for like a week? So we need the 8th pick and the 10th pick. The 8th pick and the 10th pick. And then we're done. And I don't know if this team is championship worthy. I would love to get Cason Wallace. Do we have... How many tradable picks? We got 3 tradable picks. How have we not traded them yet? I want Cason Wallace. He's the best player we can get, and he runs the 2. You know what I mean? So he does fit exactly what we would want to do. We needed some defense. He's sitting with the Everybody sits on the Timberwolves team. He's playing with the Timberwolves right now. You trying to tell me they wouldn't trade me Cason Wallace if I gave them 3 first-round picks for him? They have to, right? We give them Bruce Brown. Oh, this is where things get rough. Because we're almost out of contracts. We can't give them these 3 dudes because these 3 dudes got to play. We can't give him. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. We give up. We release Bruce Brown. We got to release Ryan Nembhard, actually. And then we go to free agency. And now Ryan Nembhard wants $2 million? No, we need somebody that wants a lot of money that we can try to get. Bronny. Oh, we can sign Bronny. Let's go, Bron. Yeah. Bronny said, I don't care, bro. I want 3 M's right now. And guess what I did? I gave him those 3 M's. Cason Wallace. We'll give them Bruce Brown. We'll give them Bronny. They going to sell jerseys. It's going to be great. Boom. They want Lonzo. I can't do that. But what I can do is give you draft capital. There we go. Our 13th overall pick. Our 10th overall pick is done. And now we just need pick number 8. We got 2 first-round picks left to get our pick number 8 guy. And that guy could be, it's a rough time out there. I don't have a backup point guard, so it could be Rob Dillingham. I don't love that, but it could be Rob Dillingham. It has to be Rob Dillingham, actually. It has to be Rob Dillingham. I don't think Frank Ntilikina is still in the game, but if he is, Frankie Smokes, Frank the Tank, whatever you want to call him. If Frank Ntilikina is still in the game, we won. If Frank Ntilikina is still in the game, we won everything. Frank Ntilikina, come on, be there. He's not there. Dang. So it was a good try. I think Jackson Hayes is on the minimum, ain't he? We don't need another center. But if we got to do the challenge, we got to do the challenge. We can maybe trade for him. $3 million. He plays in OKC. We don't need that type of player. At the end of the day, the challenge is the challenge. I got to keep saying it. Got to make it work. Who do we trade? We don't even have anybody to trade right now. We got to go sign somebody. And hopefully that guy's making $3 million because it make it so much easier if he can make $3 million. Please, can we afford to give Jaden Springer $4 million? We can. All right, OKC, we got 2 first-round picks. This is the best trade Sam Presti ever have done, and that's saying something. We're going to give you 2 first-round picks for a guy that probably wasn't even going to play for you in the first place. Boom. First round, we maybe only take 1. Boom. And just like that, we have represented every single draft pick in the lottery. Whew. Team's bad though. Why do I have 15 players? Oh, Tyrese Proctor, you got to get released. Sorry, Tyrese. You can't play on this team. So let's go through it all. With the first overall pick, DeAndre Ayton, check. Second over. Oh, now can I do this from memory now? Second overall pick, Lonzo Ball. Third overall pick. Oh, I'm struggling already. Evan Mobley. Yeah. Fourth overall pick, Aaron Gordon. Fifth overall pick, Asar Thompson. Sixth overall pick is Inyeka? Yes. Seventh overall pick, Denny. No, dang, I messed up. All right, whatever. Seventh overall pick was who? Jackson Hayes, no. Trey Lyles, no. Jordan Hawkins, no. Doug McDermott, no. Uh-oh, who's our seven? Who's our seven? Wait, Steph Curry. Duh! Eighth overall pick, where are you at? All right, I'm done trying to guess. I'm tripping. Eighth overall pick, Jackson Hayes. Ninth overall pick is Denny. 10th overall pick is Kaysen. 11th pick is Trey Lyles or one of these bums at the bottom. Doug McDermott. 12th overall pick is Trey Lyles. 13th overall pick is going to be Dorte. 14th overall pick is going to be Jordan Hawkins. It ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but you know what we could do? Okay, I was going to say we could potentially make Asar a 2, but we can start casing at the 2. I'm not tripping about that. I would love to have more point guard minutes, so even though his overall will go back down, I'm going to make Lonzo back to a point guard. We just don't have point guard play, so it will be Zoe at the 1. So he's going to lose some minutes, I think. But okay, so now the minutes distribution looks a little bit better. Steph Curry, Denny, and Evan Mobley. Y'all got to kill, bro. Denny's shot tendency is too low. I'm putting it in the 80s. And then I'm putting Evan Mobley at 70. I'm putting him in the 82. All right, there we go. First game is oh boy. Oh, the equal minute thing might mess us up. I see. All right, we got the team. Is it good enough to win? Now is the question. We are on pace. We one of the greatest teams of all time. Scotty Barnes just won MVP in this simulation. Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen that. 25, 8, and 6, of steal and a half, a block and a half. Almost 40% from 3. Sheesh. All right. Shout out to Scotty. And he got most improved. Shout out to Scotty. The rookie of the year to most improved to MVP pipeline, baby. We won 73 though. That's tough to believe. This don't feel like a 73 win team. Nobody's stats are gonna be good enough to make All NBA. But this don't feel like 73, but it is 73. Hopefully this is good enough. First round, we got Fears, Murphy, Kawhi, Lowry, and then Ryan Cochran. That's a nice team. That's not as bad of a team. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad team. First game, we win. Second game, we win. Third game, we win. Fourth game, all right. We get into the second round to go against the Brooklyn Nets, who are Darius Garland, Aaron Nesmith, Kevin Durant is back in Brooklyn, Tobias Harris, and Zubats. That's another nice team. Who's drafting these teams? Y'all cooking. That's not a team I would bring to the playoffs because I would want more value. But like, I could see that team existing in real life and being really good. Unfortunately, in the game of 2K, it was trash because we're that guy. LeBron is in New York, the king of New York. Jared McCain, Zach LaVine, LeBron, Keegan Murray. Bam. Why are all three teams we went against actually look like good ball clubs? We lost the game. Is the artificial AI drafting well all of a sudden? We're up 3-1. We're in the finals to go against MVP Scotty Barnes. See, this is the worst thing we've seen. It's Jalen Suggs, Landry Shamet, Herb Jones, Scotty, and Durant. That's a really good defensive unit for sure. But the other teams we went against look way better. Steph Curry, go ahead, take these boys home, man. Oh, 2-1. Uh-oh, 2-2. 3-2 us. Game 7. And we can't shorten the rotation because the challenge is having everybody play, even though Trey Lyles is ice cold. He has to play. So we're going to a game 7 in Toronto versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Can we walk out of there with a win? Second quarter, we take a big lead. And ladies and gentlemen, we will not look back from pick 1 all the way to pick 14. Everybody is represented, and Steph Curry wins Finals MVP. I bet he tries to retire. I told you. You just see it happening. Everything works so good. It makes sense for him to try to retire. We wouldn't have let him know. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.